Where I used to work, everything was focused on the bottom line, and there was nothing besides that motivation to help you become a better leader and become a better manager.
I grew up in a church where women were not allowed to lead. We weren't allowed to pray.
I was working with a consulting firm. It seemed to be the underlying problem, no matter what company or church that we consulted with. It always became an issue of leadership.
When I was 18, I was leading a Bible study and they asked me not to do it because I was a woman. So I never really felt like I fit.
I would go home and just be almost in tears because I would just be so frustrated with wanting to improve because there wasn't training for it.
It wasn't until I came here where all my gifts were encouraged and I believe really to grow into the person God created me to be.
What I actually love about my job is that I have seen transformation happen in so many people's lives.
I get to meet so many people who have been met by God, who have a completely different perspective after being a part of the summit.
You know, I went to this summit, I just wanted to see what I could learn, what I could bring back to my old job. What actually happened at the 2016 summit is that my entire perspective got rocked.
So the first time I experienced a summit was in high school. I don't think I saw myself as a leader at the time. I remember our youth pastor rounded a couple of us high school students up, and it was like one of the first experiences of being invested in as a leader.
And I heard the talk from T.D. Jakes, and he spoke about how God put a seed inside of each one of us.
The very first thing that I did after my first summit was contact an old director that I had at my previous job and invite him in to experience the summit.
That sparked curiosity. If this Global Leadership Summit is a part of transforming me, then I wonder if I could be a part of this.
I get really excited when I start to think about how the summit content and the Global Leadership Network can inspire and influence the next generation of leaders, those who might not yet self-identify as a leader.
It may have taken a much longer time for me to realize that my influence was leadership if I wasn't exposed to it within the Global Leadership Summit.
I want other people to see that too. I want them to realize that God has planted something inside of them.
Think of how much better the world could be if we begin investing and pouring into the next generation leaders now.
So I know of no other ministry that has this kind of broad-based impact worldwide.
It's something so much more than a 9-to-5.
Because if anyone can experience the transformation that I've had in my life and what a difference it's made for me and for my family, it's so worth it.
And there's no doubt in my mind that God is 100% a part of what we were doing here. And that's exciting. Very exciting.